So I just thought I would hop on here really quick and give you another songwriting update. So I'm writing a new album, as some of you probably know, and it is a concept album that is inspired by the events of Plantagenet, England, mainly the Wars of the Roses, or it's sometimes called the Cousins' War. It's basically based. It's a war between. It was a war between the House of Lancaster and the House of York, battling for the throne of England throughout the middle part of the 15th century. And it's a very interesting time in history. So the album is going to cover that, as well as going into the reign of King Henry VIII. So yeah, so it's definitely, I've had my work cut out for me, definitely, in the songwriting category, because it's not just songwriting. You're also having to do historical research, and I've also been looking at some historical fiction too, just, for something a little different, just for, just to maybe get a little bit more creative juices flowing. And so yeah, it's also been, like I said, a lot of historical research too, in addition to the songwriting and the composition. And but yeah, the three songs that I have been working on as of late, really putting my focus on: Winter's King, which is about King Henry VII, with King Henry VIII's father. And the song is basically about his own inner turmoil, fighting with his inner demons, especially after the death of his wife, Elizabeth of York, and after her passing, since she came from the House of York, and basically, just in a nutshell, in order for at least the majority of England to accept Henry VII as their king and not, be seen as a pretender, if you will, marrying Elizabeth of York was pretty crucial. So that was how he was able to secure some loyalty from England. But then after her passing, his paranoia increased, and and the song is basically, like I said, it's about just him reflecting on his life, and like I said, just battling with some inner demons that, just based on documentaries that I've seen of him, he very likely went through. So, and that song, it's almost done. I think I did explain this in a previous update. I scrapped the entire original lyrics to Winter King, and just rewrote the whole thing, rewrote the whole song again, not the composition, just the lyrics. And I think it was worth it. It was definitely worth doing it, because I thought the more I played it and listened to it, just the more generic that the lyrics sounded to me, and I felt like I needed to capture Henry VII more. So so that's what I set out to do. The song is almost finished. It's almost about to join Heart Song and Catherine's Farewell in the finished pile, which is good. I mean, and when I say finished, I mean finished as in the lyrics and the composition, the song composition being completed, and it's now ready for the like the scratch track or the demo track. So that's what I mean by finished, not finished as in yay, it's ready for public consumption, because it's not. But it's almost done. It's getting there. Just some of the lyrics just need tweaked a little bit to fit like the verse pattern and the composition patterns. And but that song is coming along, and like I said, I think it'll be completed as far as that goes, and able to join Heart Song and Catherine's Farewell in the finished pile. So I'm looking forward to that. The other song I've been working on as of late, really focusing on, is one called Daughters of Water. And I covered a little bit of this in my last songwriting update. And Daughters of Water, it's about Jacquetta of Luxembourg, her daughter Elizabeth Woodville, who was Edward IV's wife. and you know, kind of a controversial queen herself. And then Elizabeth of York, Elizabeth Woodville's daughter and Jaquetta's granddaughter, and Elizabeth of York would marry Henry VII, and at least for a time, or at least seemingly, unite the houses of York and Lancaster after the Battle of Bosworth. And that song is about it's gonna be it's not gonna really be, it's not gonna be a rock song like these other two I'm writing are. It's going to be, it's definitely going to have more of like a medieval sound. It's I want it to sound just kind of mystical, but still have, like I said, have a beat to it. And yeah, so that's another one I've been working on. It's called Daughters of Water, because if you do some research on Elizabeth Woodville's mother, Jacquetta of Luxembourg, there is a belief, and she herself seemed to believe that her lineage descends from Melusine, a water being, a water spirit. And Melusine, in some versions of her myth and legend, some versions she is half human, half serpent, water serpent, and then another one she's half human, half fish, like a mermaid. And there's a reason why she was like that. Basically, it was basically it came from like a curse that her mother put on her as an act of revenge for her and her sisters trapping their father in a mountain. So, and then there's a lot more to that story, but but yeah, but that's kind of the story in a nutshell. But Jacquetta actually believed that, you know, she was descended from it, and hey, maybe she was, if you believe in mythical creatures, if you know, believe that there is such a thing. And yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, if you believe that, you know, there are things like that around us or not. So, but yeah, but that's another song I'm working on. And the other one is Sons of York, Power of Three, which is about the sons of York, the three sons of York. That would be Edward IV, also George, Duke of Clarence, and Richard III. And yeah, so that is my songwriting update for you this evening. Had a big songwriting session and my brain's a little fried, so I am going to go chill, but I just wanted to just give you a little bit more of an update. All right, so I look forward to bringing you more updates, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Take care. See you next time.